Hey guys, welcome to another exciting video from Futurism. While it goes from bad to worse and worse to ugly between Elon Musk and the US government, it turns a lot of heads and it's affecting millions and billions of dollars deals across America. That is why, in this video today, we will tell you everything we know about the feud between the two and what's ahead for them. But first, subscribe to our channel and click the bell icon if you haven't already to never miss any videos from us. So without further ado, let's get down to business. Tesla was recently reported chastised by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration for attempting to quickly address a potential safety concern with the way its cars travel on regular autopilot while emergency vehicles had pulled over to the side of the road. Normally, Tesla would have to inform the agency of its plans and propose a solution, but Musk instead sent the software update to the fleet without first consulting the Highway Safety Agency. The National Highway Traffic Safety Administration isn't the only federal agency that has a grudge against Tesla. The Wall Street Journal reported last month that Jennifer Homendyhe, the new head of the National Transportation Safety Board, advised the automaker not to roll out the FSD beta to its larger US customer base until safety issues are resolved. Some Tesla reporters believe the rising political headwinds are due to Joe Biden's administration and his supporters. Only the big three of Detroit, GM, Ford, and Stellantis, were invited to the White House's electric vehicle meeting in Washington to talk about EV penetration goals. If Biden's press secretary, Jen Psaki, hadn't told reporters that only union carmakers were invited and that the media could draw their own conclusions, this would have been easy to explain. The Democratic Party and the United Auto Workers have a long history of cooperation. Despite Musk's self-proclaimed mission to save humanity, he has put the lives of his assembly line workers in jeopardy in order to meet production goals during the pandemic. From the standpoint of the United Auto Workers, he has fought tooth and nail any attempt by employees to form unions in his plants, a stance he has maintained even at his upcoming Grünheide plant in union-friendly Germany. Cummins, on the other hand, extended an olive branch through Musk's preferred social media platform. She responded to his tweet that her track record was very biased by saying, "Happily to sit down and discuss with you anytime." The government aided Tesla in its victory over electric vehicles. Elon Musk isn't happy about it because it's now helping Detroit. Prior to the Biden administration, Tesla had benefited from lax regulation and generous government incentives. President Biden hosted a large gathering on the White House South Lawn last month to announce an ambitious goal. By 2030, 50% of new passenger car sales would be electric, plug-in hybrid, or fuel cell electric vehicles. One of the industry's most important players, however, was absent. Elon Musk and Tesla, the country's largest electric vehicle manufacturer, were conspicuously absent from the festivities. It could have signaled the end of Tesla's long relationship with the government, which saw the company bolstered by federal tax incentives that fueled growth and sales, emissions compliance credits that ushered in profitability, and relatively hands-off oversight that allowed it to put new technology in the hands of customers without fear of regulators interfering. The most recent setback occurred just a few weeks ago. Consumers who purchased a new electric vehicle built by a union in the United States would be eligible for an additional $4,500 in consumer benefits. According to the House of Democrats, Tesla is the only major American automaker that does not have a labor contract. The House Ways and Means Committee agreed on Wednesday to send the bill's portions, including the electric car and green energy incentives, to the House Budget Committee. In recent days, Musk, Tesla's CEO, took to Twitter to express his displeasure with the alleged snub. This is written by Ford UAW lobbyists since they produced their electric cars in Mexico, he said in response to a tweet accusing lawmakers of targeting one company. Musk stated, "It is not clear how this benefits American taxpayers." The corporation, which had closer ties to the previous two administrations, is now on a different playing field. Tesla in particular is accustomed to being lauded and even coddled by a government eager to show off Silicon Valley's ingenuity and the innovative spirit fostered by a favorable regulatory environment. President Barack Obama accompanied Musk on a tour of SpaceX, Musk's rocket company, in 2010. When Musk bravely reopened Tesla's Fremont, California manufacturing facilities amid coronavirus lockdowns last year, he spoke with President Donald Trump and even thanked him for his support. According to the Washington Post, the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration launched an investigation into Tesla's autopilot driver assistance system in connection with a dozen crashes involving parked emergency vehicles the same month Musk was rejected from the Biden event. The House Ways and Means Committee has now passed a bill that would give customers a $7,500 tax credit for new electric vehicles, plus an additional $4,500 for cars made in the US with union labor. According to Erin Hatch Thomas, Communications Director for the House Ways and Means Committee, the plan simply represented the committee's goals. The Democratic caucus places a strong emphasis on workers' rights and American manufacturing, both of which are promoted by my legislation, she continued. Experts and officials, however, have pointed out that the House bill places pressure on the other automakers Musk mentioned in his tweet. According to authorities, because Ford builds its electric Mach-E SUV in Mexico, the car will not be eligible for the additional $4,500 in incentives until it moves production to one of its US plants. Tesla and General Motors did not immediately respond to requests for comment. Tesla has previously benefited from government initiatives aimed at increasing demand for electric vehicles and assisting businesses in green technology adoption. For the first 200,000 Tesla vehicles sold in the United States, for example, buyers received $7,500 in federal tax credits, a benefit that was quickly depleted as customers took advantage of about $10,000 in combined total incentives in California, which offered its own bonuses. Tesla supporters appear to believe so, citing the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration in the United States as the latest example of the agency's bias. On Tuesday, President Joe Biden announced a slew of new nominees for high-level federal positions, including Stephen Cliff, who will lead the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration. Meanwhile, Tesla fans are outraged over reports of a lesser-known meeting taking place just hours before they expect a stellar third quarter to propel the stock to new all-time highs. Musk has openly endorsed the outrage, as he often does. Tesla supporters believe Cummins has a vested interest in seeing the electric vehicle pioneer fail, particularly since Musk has stated that LiDAR is too expensive and useless for complete self-driving. In Veoneer's most recent annual report, Tesla is listed as the company that could compete with it in a huge commercial prospects afforded by autonomous driving. As a result of the new feud, Veoneer is once again in the spotlight. It recently agreed to be acquired for $4.5 billion by a consortium led by Qualcomm, a California-based chip manufacturer. A Veoneer representative declined to comment when asked by Fortune if Cummins should resign from her position and sell company stock if she accepts the NHTSA advisor position. The news also came at a time when the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and Tesla are at odds. Following a series of high-level profile incidents, the federal government issued Tesla a list of requests for information on the FSD and the more basic autopilot technology that comes standard in all cars, with an October 22nd deadline. A Duke University professor of engineering, Mary Louise Missy Cummings, has reportedly been named the agency's new senior safety advisor, putting her at the center of any regulatory disputes surrounding autonomous driving technology. She's been a vocal critic of Tesla's reckless approach to self-driving in the past, and her decision could jeopardize the company's future. Cummings serves on Veoneer's board of directors as an independent director, which exacerbates Tesla's problems in the eyes of investors. The Swiss auto parts manufacturer specializes in active safety systems and cutting-edge driver assistance technologies like LiDAR, a laser sensor that can scan an area and create detailed three-dimensional maps. A group of Tesla supporters is so outraged that they've started an online petition to have Cummings' apparent nomination reconsidered. The letter was signed by a group known as Autopilot Users for Progress. How do you feel about this? Please share your thoughts in the comment section down below. Also, thank you for taking the time to watch the video. If you've enjoyed it, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel Futurism for more such exciting content and latest updates. See you in the next one.